If you find your seat, just have a good nestle in and find your sit bones. So what we're doing today, continuing this theme of Elysium, finding a little piece of heaven on earth. I've got my little piece of heaven on earth. Yeah, so I'm sending a little bit of my heaven on earth to you, a little bit of Elysium. So finding the sit bones, we're putting the whole sequence together. And actually you can go on to YouTube after today. If you want to just do this whole sequence, you can do it over the weekend. So resting the hands on the knees, let's just take a moment to breathe together. So closing the eyes. And taking some long deep breaths. Breathing together as a group. Feeling yourself coming into your body. Just noticing how you feel today. And just welcoming it all. As you welcome everybody else. Welcome yourself too. Just as you are today. I'm going to start just by dropping the chin down to the chest today. Help us tune in. I'm feeling the back of the neck. Allowing the head to be heavy. And then just rolling the head from side to side. And gently just lifting the chin slightly. Go in slow motion so you can feel it.
Oh, we've lost you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I think as we lost connection, it unmuted me there. It muted me. Oh, let's have a big stretch side to side. And if you lose me again, just potter and do your own thing until I come back, and I'll just keep an eye that you can hear me. I don't know what's going on with the connection today. Maybe just need to be careful with this inside area. Now let's swing the legs behind. And let's come to a little onto the knees. I'm just going to tuck the toes under. We're just going to do a little crouch and pounce from here. Now what's quite nice is just to be on the fingertips as you do this. So a little crouch and pounce. So the toes are tucked. And then what we just do is we just float forward so the shoulders go over the wrists. If you want the hands flat down, you can have that. Whatever feels okay for you. Crouch and pounce. What this is going to do is just a little bit of core activation, the whole of the body. And now coming back to sit onto the heels, lifting off the knees, plant the feet, just come to hand from the hips. So take a really wide forward fold, taking hold of the elbows, and just let everything dangle and wave and just be nice and floppy. Finding the freedom in the body, really that is the whole Elysium sequence. Keep it moving to find freedom. When you stop moving, everything tends to immobilize and you can feel stuck. When we move, we create freedom. Now slowly just start to inch the feet like wider and wider. And we're just going to walk the fingers side to side. I call this Ninja Warrior, this one. And now dropping the tailbone, releasing the hands, lifting the arms up towards the sky. And then bringing the hands to the heart. Good. Now, let's just do a few soupy whirls. So just twisting from the waist, getting some movement there. Move this back a little bit. And remember, make it yours. Remember yesterday, all about just making the movement yours. You can lift the foot, you can have the feet planted. See how your spine wants to loosen itself off this morning. Maybe going a little faster if that feels good for you. Just choosing your own pace, your own rhythm. And then slowly coming to a stop. Bring the hands to the dantian. Coming to a horse stance. Let's start our sequence. So, sinking down. Anchor yourself down into the earth. Keep the back long. Just have the head balanced as if it's in this, balanced in this bowl that is the pelvis. Take an inhale. Reach the arms out to the side and bring your hands up above the head. As you exhale, bring the hands down the midline of the body and come down and kiss the earth with the fingertips. Scoop some earth energy up with the hands up through the belly, up through the heart. The backs of the hands come together. You reach up towards the sky and then you open the arms out. We inhale, we arch the backs of the hands come together. You tuck the chin and you exhale, open the arms out. Open the heart, open the chest. Inhale and round. And exhale and open. Now on this next one, inhale and arch and round as you exhale. Let's go to the left today. Oh, let's go to the left for warrior two, just mixing things up a bit. So, lifting off the toe and that left foot and sinking down. Lift and sink, getting really nice and this sort of buoyant action. It's not quite, a bounce. It's imagine you're buoyant in water. And that's the kind of movement that we've got going on. That's when it's most effective. Now, extending out the arms, opening the chest, dropping the shoulders down. Feel yourself extend from fingertips to fingertips. We're going to take the right hand and we're going to go over. Whoosh. Should bend that left knee a bit more. Open out over your canapes round. And then bring the arm alongside the ear as the left arm comes down in a diagonal. The left hand shoots towards the right foot. The right arm alongside the ear. Keep breathing, keep smiling. This top arm, we're going to go over the top, sweeping over, sweeping underneath with your cup of tea. Balance on your hand, offer it round towards the back, and then drop the arm down and shoot the left arm up in the air. We're a peaceful warrior. Our peaceful warrior. We almost go through a triangle as we do this. We're going to do it in slow motion today so you really feel it. So you open the arms out, you reach away, and then you sink the leg in again. Drop the left hand down, the right arm comes over the top, and we bring the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Remember to lift off that back heel, and now drop the knee down and turn the left foot out to the side. With the left arm, bring it up and over. Up and over the head. Now bring the fingertips either side of your left foot, just adding in slightly today. All we're going to do is walk the hands back. Maybe the hands come under the shoulders and that front leg starts to straighten out. And just take a moment, again, getting this buoyant action. So just releasing and then taking the tailbone back. I see like this, what we're doing is softening this whole back line, superficial back line of the body. From the heel all the way to the crown of the head. So you can imagine that line there. And now we're going to just take this leg back and take it underneath you. We're in our little crouching position. Tuck the toes under. Here's where we do our wave. So we're going to do 3. Just down on the knees. We tuck the chin. We round as you come forward. You lift the tailbone and you sit back onto the heels. You draw the belly in. Waving forward. Tailbone lifts. Sinking back. Waving forward. So you can stay at this level. That's absolutely fine. Just if you want a little bit more, what we can do is lift off the knees. You come crouching tiger, down dog, chin tucks. We come to plank and drop the knees down to go back to crouching tiger again. You look forward. Or you can just keep the knees off. So it's down dog, plank, and then a crouching tiger. And this starts to build into this delicious wave, spinal undulation. Now, lifting up the left leg in the air. So you can have the knee down if you like, so in the tiger, or you can be from down dog. Take the left leg behind and give it a shake out. And then we're going to snake it underneath. We're going to go knee under, 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 side to side, sneaking it until you land the left foot between the hands. Tuck the back toe, lift off the knee if it's not already. Pivot on your right foot, land the heel down. We're going to bring the arms up and over. So we come back through warrior 2. From warrior 2, we're going to bring the back arm round. We clap the hands. We'll make 2 fists. We draw back our bow and arrow. Good. Now shoot for the stars with the left hand. And anchor the right elbow down towards the floor. Elysian pose. Good. Now let's change it by bending your left leg and straightening bending your right leg, straightening your left leg. You've got it. I'm watching you. You've got it, haven't you? You follow me regardless. Good. Now let's take both arms out to the side and sink the chest down towards the floor. Now it's a little tricky one from here. Is we're going to take the weight onto the left leg. We're going to lift the arms up, so crossing the arms in front. We're going to open the arms out, and then as the arms cross in front again, we sink down. Do you remember our swan? And there's the last pose there. You see, you can balance there. You can slide that left leg away from you if you like. You can keep the toe tucked to make it a little bit more like a curtsy, a little bit milder. It's up to you. Good, now lift up. And from here, just draw this left leg in. So one more move. Dropping the left arm down, the right arm comes alongside the ear. A little side bend. Yeah, so like a little curtsy again. Just let this left arm be heavy. Yes, and open out the arm. Give everything a shake. Good news is we've got it all to do the other side. You might want to. I find it just nice just to slap the outside of the thighs after that one. Especially this one's quite tough. So just take it at your own level. Let's come back to horse stance. Hands on the belly. Get anchored in, first of all. Take an inhale, gathering all that light and energy from around you. Take an exhale, take the hands down, go down and kiss the earth. Good morning, Mother Earth. Now bring the hands, scoop up the earth energy up through the body, reaching up towards the sky with the fingertips, and then opening the arms out. Take an inhale and arch and round. Take an exhale, open the chest, lifting the palms. Take an inhale, arch and round. Take an exhale and open out. On this one, this last one, we're going to open out straight out to warrior two and take a moment there. So you can choose where your feet are. Okay, but they're generally at roughly a right angle, but this depends really on your left leg. So you don't need to strain to have it in a right at a right angle. Just make sure that the line that goes through the centre of the knee is in line with the foot. Lifting off the right foot and then pressing down. Getting all buoyant. Your body should be quite used to this movement. I know a lot of you have been here just every day this week, so really well done if you have. So you're getting used to it, so now just start to enjoy it. You can even add the sound effects in if you like. I found this is just helpful. Left arm, we go, kind of says more than anything I could describe in words, doesn't it? Now open out. Bring the arm alongside the ear. Top arm, go over. We bring the arm under that cup of tea, heads towards that back leg, and the right arm shoots up. Peaceful warrior. All just really lovely, happy shapes in this sequence. That's what I kind of like about this one. And now drop in the right arm down. Bring the left arm up and over. Do this in slow motion. Bringing the arm over. See how big you can make these shapes without straining. Dropping the left knee down. Bring the right hand down. Turn the left hand down. Turn the right foot towards the back and turn your right palm towards the sky. Follow the fingertips with the gaze as you bring this arm up and over and bring it down to the outside of your left foot. Now walk the fingertips back. Now at first the back of this leg is going to feel a little tight. Don't worry, that's why we're kind of chewing the gum here. Put the hydration in the tissues. It's going to soften this whole back line of the body. And you can be rounded here as well. You don't feel you have to really strain to keep the back long. It's actually slightly rounded here. And that's good. Now float the body forwards. Bring the hands either side of the right foot and bring the right foot back to meet the left. So your option here is to have a little break in child's pose, or you can do your spinal waves, and these can be from all fours, rounding as you come forward, arching as you go back. It can be from down dog. And if you're feeling really fancy, you can even try and reverse the movement. Oh, how do we do that? Oh, lovely. Arcs and spirals and undulation. Do they feel nicer than just straight lines? We're fluid, we're not wood. Now lift the right leg up in the air. You can bring the left knee down if you like to give the leg a shake out behind you. Bring the knee underneath you, go. And land the foot between the hands. So on the fingertips, tuck the back toe, lift off the back knee, pivot on that foot so you ground the heel down. We're going to lift the left arm up, we come all the way up via Rainbow Warrior 2. Warrior 2. Back arm's going to come round. Clap the hands. Draw back your bow and arrow. And then shoot the stars. So remember, your left elbow is anchored down by that guide rope and the right arm is shooting up to the stars. Elysium pose. Heaven on earth. Now let's just change the legs. So just shift the weight. So the pose will completely change. Your right arm is going to be more really parallel to the floor as you do this. You can tilt it up if you like. Just watch out what's going on with your spine as you do this. And now opening up the arms. Bring the body around towards the front. You're quite low here. This left leg is bent, the right leg is straight. Arms out to the side. So from here, we're going to cross the arms in front. As this right leg comes behind, open up the arms. And then cross the arms in front. And slide your, what leg's that? Right leg back to a swan dive. Let's go as far as feels okay for you. There's no rules about exactly where you put things. Just go for what feels nice. Now start to come back up to the upright, but stay in this little curtsy. So just supporting yourself with this back leg, the right arm comes up and over. Oh, and you just hang. Yeah. Now opening out that arm, releasing, bringing the feet so they're parallel. Taking the hands to the thighs and just rolling yourself down. To hang from the hips. So ground through the feet, root through the feet. Legs aren't locked out. They might not even be straight. They might just be nice and bent. That's probably more useful if you've got a sensitive lower back. Just let the head dangle. So we're going to bend the knees. We're going to end on a little movement puzzle. So we're going to come down to a squat. We're going to see if we can toe squat. Toe squat, the knees come forward. And the heels are lifted. And then maybe we're going to lift the arms up to a happy squat. Nice. Nicely done. Good. Now bring the fingertips down to the earth and drop the head down. Now drop the knees down in front. Keep the toes tucked and just keep moving to lift the arms in front. Let's imagine you're holding a big ball. I say good morning to wherever you find yourself today. Open the arms wide out. And then just come in and just sit onto the heels and swinging the legs around in front. Come into a cross-leg position. Just easing everything out now. Just taking a gentle twist. Now try out today in your twist. Try out closing the eyes. And visualize the spine long, and even the neck and the back of the skull is involved in the spine. Just feel that long energetic line first of all. Without holding really tensely, just feel it's erect, it's long. As you breathe in, feel as if you breathe in spaces in between the vertebrae. And we're going to just gently, by pressing the left hand against the inside of the left knee, so as if pushing that knee away from you, it's going to spiral the chest round towards the right. The right hand slides down the right thigh, comes down behind you. And then maybe this left hand comes across to the right knee for a really gentle twist. Looking over the back shoulder, keep the eyes closed and keep your awareness to the inside, tuning into the body's whispers. As you breathe, feel as if you breathe in more space, more air, more stillness, more peace, more freedom into the body. And then just slowly peeling yourself out of this. Just come back round to face the front. Just take a check-in with the eyes closed. Just see what's gone on. And just that really gentle twist. It can still be deep, it can still be powerful. Now with your right hand, just on the inside of your right knee, just gently push that knee away from you. As you do that, you're going to start to feel the spine move. And the whole torso starts to spiral towards the left. Your left hand slides down your thigh, comes to the floor around behind you as you start to take the head and look over that left shoulder. I say look, but you've got the eyes closed. So you know what I mean. Take the head in that direction. And maybe the right hand comes onto the left knee. And so if you notice what happens, if you press away, so press that left knee away from you, you're going to create leverage effect. It's just going to leverage the spiral. Keep it soft and gentle. You can just sense all that magic beneath the skin, the fascial network. That's all magic. It's a big matrix, all connected. Good. Now just gently easing out of that. Bring the hands onto the knees. Just shake shoulders out. Have a little wriggle. Move the head around. And let's just take 3 breaths together as a group, just closing our practice of love mornings for the week. Breathing in some love into the body, and breathing out, sending it out to everybody that's here this morning. Anybody that's coming on later. Anybody else out in the collective. Breathing in the love. And breathing it out. Sending it to anybody who needs it, anybody you want to send it to today. And I'm sending you some of mine today. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Sending you lots of Molinat, Croatian love. today from my heart to yours. Namaste.